Hi guys, and welcome to Daily's Bricks. Now you might have noticed it's been a while since I've done any kind of a Lego City update video, and this is what I wanted to do today. It's been a while, like I said, since we've done any proper videos about our Lego City here, and I just wanted to kind of share the changes that's happened, really, and the future plans for our Lego City. So let's take the camera, get a bit closer to the setup that we've got right now, and kind of explain what's going to happen. Okay, so we're just going to start at this end here. As you can see, we've got the Parisian restaurant and the detective's office both next to each other. They've had no adaptations made to them, so they're just sat at the end of the street, and right next to it is the cafe corner. Now at the cafe corner, again, we haven't made many modifications yet, but we do have the Muppet brothers there who are just looking down, heckling everyone who walks past them. As we go along, you might be able to see just in the alleyway there, if you're from the UK, you might know a TV show called Only Fools and Horses that has Del Boy's freewheeler in there, ready to do some dodgy deals. And as we keep coming along the street, you've got the Sanctum Sanctorum there. So it has a lot of the minifigures dotted around, just to try and make it a more dynamic scene, as well as next to it has the Daily Bugle building. Now the Daily Bugle building, again, I've opted to have a Green Goblin coming out of the building, just to make it a bit more kind of fun, a bit more dynamic. So you can see there he is, and as we just come all the way up to the top, you can see a couple more of the characters just hanging around. Nice big building here in the city, and next to that we've got the 1950s diner, and you might see on the top we've started tiling off the top a little bit, just makes it a bit more cleaner, easier to clean as well, but I think that looks really good on this corner, the diner. Okay, so just around the corner of the next street we have our Palace Cinema here, which now you might be able to see has been extended by a floor. I opted to add a floor in just because I like a bit of differentiation in height in the city. I don't want all the buildings being the same height, and it felt a bit weird that the cinema only had one screen, so I added a level to the cinema, so it has a second screen in. And then also on the top, I always feel for modulars they're fantastic buildings, but there's a lot of blank space at the top and not done much with the roofs. So I'm now in the process of trying to create little scenes and things to happen on the roofs. And on the cinema was my first attempt, where I made an outdoor screen. So this cinema actually has 3 screens, and as you can see there, a few characters, and luckily someone is stuck behind a Marge looking at the screen, and they're watching the Batman there. But yeah, I just thought it was a little bit of fun, and as you'll see over the next kind of couple of months and stuff, some of the other modulars will start getting scenes like this on the top of them, just to make it a little bit more fun, really. Next to that is Assembly Square. There's been no modifications to this, and as we go on, you've got the police station, a few dodgy subjects down there. The police have a criminal ready to come in, and you won't be able to see in the donut shop, but Chief Wiggum is in the donut shop, of course he is. And then next to the police station is the corner garage, which again, no modifications being made to this, and that's the end of that street. Okay, so the next street starts a bit of a kind of a blank canvas, really. As you can see, we've got 2 walls there, retaining walls, and a building site. This is where our Natural History Museum modular is going to go. We're just on building that at the minute. Really nice build. So this space is reserved for that. And where all these white plates are, this is going to be where we put Chew the Corner. I really like the look of Chew in the Corner. So we've got it all boxed up ready to be built. So I'm really looking forward to building that one, and by all accounts, people who I know who have built it say it was a really fun and nice build. So I think those two are going to look really nice in this corner here. both together. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully just a couple of weeks time and Natural History Museum should be in here, and then once I get time after that, Chew the Corner will join it. But just at the moment as well, in the street you've got Moe's Diner, and you can see all the minifigures next from this recent series is all here. This is a mock. I built it last year. It's all official Lego pieces, but I just always wanted to have a Moe's Bar, sorry, in the city. Big Simpsons fan, so I'm really looking forward to the Krusty Burger set. And I just thought this was a little bit of fun. It's got a full scene inside as well. Probably won't stay here because I don't think it'll look good next to the Natural History Museum, but for now it's nice and easy just to pop it here. And then next to that we have our massive Avengers Tower. Now this is the biggest and tallest building in our city. As you can see, it stands pretty tall, and what you've got here is you've got this part here is all the official Lego Avengers Tower, and below that it's sat on its own base. There is a mock build. I'll put in a link to the designer's page because I didn't design it, and it was a really fun build. Now if you've seen my videos before, you'll know that before Lego came out with an official Avengers Tower, we built our own Avengers Tower, and it was quite a big build, that one. It was bigger than actually the Lego Avengers official one. But you know, I always kind of wanted the official Lego one. I can see there was a little bit more better in the curvature and stuff like that of the building, so it felt good to get this one. But I just still always felt it felt a little bit small, the official Lego one, and I didn't like the bottom. You know, I didn't like this part here where it just didn't sit right with us. As a massive Marvel fan, so I opted to go for this. It looks a bit more contemporary, an actual like city building, and I really like this design. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. We'll go into another video about this. And then next to that is our Ghostbusters Firehouse, and again this is one of my all-time favourite builds. As a child of the 80s and 90s, Ghostbusters, it was a massive kind of thing what I enjoyed as a kid, and this firehouse is one of my favourite Lego sets of all time. Okay, so I kind of explained to you there how the city's looking right now. Just a few kind of other little bits and pieces. As you can see, we've got a kind of an open blank space here. So this is allowing us to have a little bit more kind of space for more buildings. So as I already kind of said, in this area here I'm planning on the Natural History Museum and then Chew the Corner. Now I'm thinking where Moe's is, I might get the Grand Emporium out of my storage and put that there, because I think the Grand Emporium next to Natural History Museum and Chew the Corner will work really well and all look really nice together. Obviously Grand Emporium is a little bit taller, so I think that would work as well, rather than Moe's taking up a space. Moe's might be quite good coming to the front here, because it's a little bit lower, so you still get nice kind of sight lines to the rest of the buildings behind it. Now in the middle here, I want to keep this relatively kind of flat, so I might make some sort of like little town square with a walkway, and then what I really want to do is the monorail. I want to have like a little monorail station outside the museum, so you can still see the museum quite clearly, but you've got the levels for the minifigs getting on and off the monorail, and maybe it's like a little like station at the bottom where they get the tickets and things like that, but then a little bit of a park leading up, so the view for the museum isn't really kind of hidden. And then at the front here, I have no idea, to be honest with you. Obviously you're going to have a Chew the Corner there. Again, another quite low building. I was actually thinking something like maybe Krusty Burger might work really well. You know, people go through the corner, have a few pints, and then maybe stumble out to Krusty Burger. Might work quite well. So that is a thought, but it's not a definite plan right now. As you can see, we have the monorail in. I haven't really touched on much of that at the moment. It is a fully working monorail system. I've done a few shorts with it. I absolutely love the monorail. It just curls around, and it kind of starts at the prison restaurant and then comes all the way round through the city, and then it kind of, there is a stop at where the museum's going to be, or it can continue on round towards where the Ghostbusters is and stop. And I do have the kind of, you know, it's never going to happen here because there's a brick wall there, but the idea is, you know, it could go off down further to a different kind of line. So yeah, that is basically how our city is looking now, and I just wanted to share that with you. It's been a while, like I said, since I've done a video, and it's just something I want to try to get back to documenting how the city's changed, because it's changed loads and you guys haven't been able to see that because I just haven't documented a lot of the changes. So I just wanted to put this video out there today to show that. Coming up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video of the city all at night time, because all these modulars, apart from Moors at the minute, are all lit up, so they all have light kits in, and I'll get the monorail running as well. I'll tell you what, to finish on the video, I will get the monorail running so you can see the monorail running, and I'll leave it at that, and then I hope to see you again soon. But if you did like this video, please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know if you've got any suggestions. You know, as much as I've got these ideas of what I like to do in my city, you know, sometimes they're not the best ideas, or something I might not have thought of, and I would love to hear what you guys think. So yeah, thank you very much guys, and hopefully I'll see you soon, and it won't be as long before the next video. Alright, thank you, bye.